Post. Post. Okay, I'm live on Twitch. That's good. About YouTube. How did I get here? I don't know. Invisible. Is it just pronounced invisible? I don't know. It's spelled kind of weird. Or maybe I'm stupid and that's how you spell that. I'm just going to pronounce it invisible. I don't know. How did you get here? Okay. Everything should be ready. It's been a minute, so I don't remember. I don't remember if there's anything else I'm supposed to do. I'm pretty sure we're good. Continue. Jeez. Been a long weekend, man. Ooh. Let me turn on my lamp. So my phone tracker can actually pick up my face a little bit. Okay, yeah, my mic is on. That's good. That would be embarrassing. Okay, we got 48 lob points, and I'm thinking I should be using them because today's gonna be hard. Today's gonna be really fucking hard. When did PB become IV? Damn. Today we will be doing a safety team core suppression, which will be fun. Who should I use my lob points on? Right, I'm missing some employees, aren't I? I need to make new employees. Oh, it's so late game to do that, though. But I really need to make some new employees. Because, sure, it looks fine now, but the moment we have to fill out all the departments again, we're going to be short 2 employees. That number is right? Yeah, we only have 1 extra employee right now. Drag. Theoretically, do we still have, I don't even know who belongs to what department anymore. I'm pretty sure these guys are from safety team. And then Ditto. Where's Kaido? Oh, no, that's Perry. Kaido. Actually, I don't even... Is Kaido from training team? No, Kaido's from information team. I think. I don't know who was... Maybe all of Ditto's training team members are dead. Because I do not remember who was in training team with Ditto. I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Either way, I need to hire some new employees. I don't even remember who died anymore, honestly. It's been so long since we did a LobCorp stream. Who do I want to make into a character? Wait a second, this employee starts with 3 in everything? Why? I mean, I'm not complaining, but why? Let's see. Goofy, All Might. Where should I put All Might? Put it with training team because these guys are kind of lackluster in strength. Yeah, hire at least one more employee. Jesus. That might work. And then we got a goofy Deku to go with All Might. Put them with that team. I'm just thinking, like, should I just stack up on more employees since now they all start with IV levels for no reason? Well, level 3 levels, but then altogether IV. I don't really know how that works, honestly. Or should I wait because they're going to raise that up and I'll start hiring level 4 employees across the level 4 stats across the back. I don't know. Let me look up why I'm able to hire level 3 stat employees. You are able to hire employees with level 3 stats because you unlocked Hobbs' Seraphreb Meltdown reward, which automatically sets all newly hired agents to level 3 stats for free. Is it possible to get that up to level 4 for free? No, it's not possible to automatically hire employees at level 4 for free. So we don't got anything to worry about. We can go ahead and just max out on employees. Which, why shouldn't we? Because that's baller as fuck. Especially with today's hurdle. Today, they don't heal actively. They only heal, it sounds like they only heal at the beginning / end of a meltdown. So fuck. We're gonna need some employees as fodder to be able to get to the meltdowns. Today's gonna be hard, guys. So we better stack up on employees. Maybe. Ooh, that's like nearly there. Yeah, I'm just gonna settle with that, Jesus. I mean, I know they're gonna look dumb. I know it looks dumb. But they're all gonna look dumb. Because the customization options are not very thorough. Is there a way of making that? Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Honestly, my facial expression's already down bad. Goofy Ayuraka. Put her with this team, I guess. Here we go. Yo, Tenya Ida, right? Fucking. Oh, okay, I get. It's 2 I's. I was like, is that spelled with an L at the start? But no, it's 2 I's, but one's capital. I get it. That's kind of still dumb, but why does it have 2 I's? It's my same problem with Aaron. Why does Aaron have 2 A's? Why does it need 2 A's? What does that bring to the table? A better hairstyle. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that works. In fact, just bring this to 28th, I believe, is the no hair option. And that should be perfectly fine. Me just now realizing I already have a Deku. So now I have... Where is he? Where did I put him? I have 2 completely different looking Dekus. Look at that. Do you think I'll get confused? I should probably repurpose this character. Hold on. I can change this. One sec. Who do I want to make him into? Can't believe I forgot I already had a Deku. Todoroki. Let's see. And honestly, I could sideline some employees. Like, if an employee still is at, like, level 2, then why have them out there? Honestly, they're a waste of ego gear. Save them for when I have a full department. Thinking about settling the 3s too, but I have a good amount of 3s, so maybe not. Like almost half the department is 3. Honestly, that facial expression is already perfect. Soji. Jiro. Momo. I guess that works. Trying to find pink. I think that's the closest I'm getting. Okay. Kirishima. Change the eyes. Yeah, that one. Yeah, no, that makes him look insane. But it's like actually accurate to like his pupil size for some reason. It's not that he has small pupils, in fact, it's that like almost everyone else has the same size of pupils, but way smaller, like, what is it called? Scalea than him. Only one with more scalea than him is Ashui and maybe Uraraka, but they have bigger pupils. He has the big buggy eyes, but his pupils are as small as most of the rest of the cast. That works. Whatever. I don't care. Sure, why not? Mineta. I gave 0 effort with Mineta.
0. Honestly, the weaker people like these should be at least brought upstairs. And then bring some of these stronger people down. Like Kaito. Bring some of the new people. That hairstyle. Make it black. Toko. Yummy. Toko yummy. That'll work. Close enough. Shui. Almost done. Run out of characters for me to use. I just have a list of Boku no Hero characters in front of me because they're one of those animes that have way too many, so it seemed easier than anything else. That'll do. Sato. Actually, that's not at all his facial expression. Hold on. I'm getting lazy. There, that works. Need one more character. One more character. Who am I gonna do? Who am I gonna do? Let's do Gentenki. Whatever, I'm not gonna get anything close to what Denki looks like. What Denki's hair looks like. That might get confusing. Two blondies next to each other.
Okay. Filled out my departments with level 4s. Now for the ego work. I need to remove the ego from garter belt, stocking, thrag. So let's start with that. Drag. Garter belt, garter belt, garter belt. Does garter belt not have a weapon? I guess not. Right, he won't show up here because it's not in a department. I don't know how I could have gotten away with not assigning somebody a weapon. Looks like he has something. He has a sword. Oh, that's the base sword, isn't it? Hold on, let me remove Stocking's weapon and see. Yeah, that's a base sword. Okay. Thrag, Stocking, and Guard Belt all definitely have armor, though. There we go. Now let's assign all we can to our new employees. Okay,
start from the bottom up. Because the bottom people will need weapons more than the top people. Hi Warden, welcome in. Hi Blobfish, sorry if I didn't catch your message earlier. Apples, hi, welcome in. Okay. Just assign them whatever I can. Okay, got everyone down here strapped. Okay, that's all the ego weapons I can assign. And there we go. That's all the ego gear. A funny joke for you, Raven. Why didn't NETZACH have a meltdown? Oh no, Crotium, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Crotium. No, 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 no. How you doing, Raven? I'm doing fine, but I might not be doing fine after what Crotium says. No, Crotium, please. Please, have mercy. Okay, we got everyone situated. Well, everyone we could situated. So let's begin the core suppression. You heard that another settlement needs his help. A market on your map. No. How you doing, Crotier? Begins core suppression. Let's go, guys. Oh, God. Green, indigo, amber, violet. Reroll. I don't want that. I love the music of this game. It's pretty good music. Begin core suppression. That's worse than last time. Devil face emoji. Oh, whoa, no. Yo. No tissue. Yep. Me no like thee. Me no like thee. I don't like that roll. This is gonna take us a minute, guys, because I'm rolling for good ordeal colors. Oh God, please, mercy. Ugh. Eats lemon. NETZACH eats Snickers. You turn into an eldritch corpse flower when you're hungry. Snickers are overrated. Snickers, though. Snickles. No, not Snickles. No. No. Don't touch Snickles. Please. That's gross. Green, indigo, crimson, green. Ugh. I want more green. Ew. In that one, I'd be only doing violets and crimsons. It's not terrible. Just rather not. I blame Mocha Latte for making me eat one. It's crazy that you actually went through with it. Are Snickles made of Plantium? Why would they be made of Plantium, Crotier? I can deal with this one. I think. We'll see. I don't like the screen filter of this one. I really dislike it. Is this supposed to be like a drugged up haze because this Serapha takes drugs? Okay, I guess we gotta get started. God damn. 1,050? Okay. Oh, we could got to another weapon. That's good to know. It's been a minute, so I'm trying to think of what the plan should be. They don't heal, so I'd rather do stuff that doesn't harm my employees much at all. They don't heal, right? I can't really tell from the wiki. The wiki seemed very confusing about how it works. Did Raven heal? Raven did not heal. Okay, so I believe it is as I thought it was. Hold on, let me see if she heals her health. Yeah, they don't heal at all. Tonight on Kebab and the Liberation, we consume copious amounts of copium, fermented in a lead barrel, and the collective brain damage hits us harder than Thomas the Dank Engine. I was curious and I had a chance to use my homemade pickles. Oh, God. The fact he used homemade pickles for that is insane. Coroni. Raven. Two Coroni. I did the right word type, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. Raven. We should try a little bit of something else. Do a bit of repression work. Instinct with Raven. insight with Coroni. Making repression work with Beauty and the Beast showed the best energy results. The work produced a good number of PE boxes, but negatively affected the health. Any work with the repression was found to improve the health. What? Committing repression work with Beauty and the Beast showed the best energy results. The work produced a good number of PE boxes, but negatively affected the health of Beauty and the Beast. Any work other than repression was found. Oh, okay. Any work other than. So what else do you like? Insight? Send in Todoroki to do some insight. Would die. Here we go. Did that heal everybody? It looks to have, yes. Awesome. Good to know. So that is working. 2 things should be melting down. I remember seeing the counter was oddly down to 2. Even though previous rounds did 3. So we got the red shoes. That one's a complicated one. I'll have to read the guidelines again. And teddy bear. Not too hard to deal with. Okay, let's read the red shoes' deal. Oop, we got a clanker. Hold up, guys. Got Ant on Discord. Just a streamer's Discord. Okay. Employees with temperance level 2 or lower should not work with the red shoes, as inside the red shoes' containment unit, Vincent went insane. The red shoes remember their previous owner. So employees with temperance 2 or lower should not. Which one's temperance again? Is purple. So purple 2 or lower should not be in here. When the work result was normal, the counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the counter lowered with a high probability. When the counter became 0, a low temperance employee, Parker, entered the containment unit in a trance. After continuous attempts to select and converse with Sergi, who was alert, they seemingly returned to normal. Okay. And they like, well, obviously, they like low attachment work. But not going to give it that. High level instinct work or low level, specifically level 2 insight work seems to do a charm. I don't think I have anyone with that though, so we're gonna have to go with high level instinct work. So Raven would be great. Raven would be great at this, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. And then we just gotta wait for the cooldown on that. Let me confirm that is only to melting down. I do not see any others, so I'm assuming I'm correct. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attachment with. Let's send back in Minetta. Let's hope this works. Okay, good to know. Raven can handle the red shoes. Okay, back to work. Raven on instinct, Roni on insight. Now we take this all the way to the Dawn Ordeal. Instinct with Raven. Insight with Coroni. We're just taking it slow, doing our thing. We'll be out of here in no time. Instinct with Raven. Insight with Coroni. Insight with Todoroki. Attachment with Tree. Oh god, Coroni's eyes are bandaged now. They can't see. Oh no. Okay, to end this off with another repression. Sent in Cortana. And then it's going to trigger the Dawn Ordeal. Yep. Confirm that everyone got healed. Yep. Okay, where's all the monsters? There's one. Let's send in this department. It has a black attack type and it is weak to white. Send this guy and this guy in. Go ahead and send in Mina too, because they have even though they don't do white damage, they have a resistant to black damage. Send in Todoroki. Wait, no, that's Tokoyami. Send in Tokoyami. I was like, wait, no, Todoroki's in the other department. Okay. Just go ahead and send Deku after this one, because why not? They're resistant, they're resistant, they're resistant. They're heavily resistant, but they're in a different department. Speaking of, since they're over here, might as well fight for them. Hopefully they can handle this. This department is still a little weak for this fight, at least. Okay, they're all over the place up here, so this is going to take a minute. We're going to send... Actually, forget about that. I'm going to send you up. Send them, them, and them after that one. In fact, I'm going to have this department back up this department because I'm kind of worried for them. But this department sucks. Never mind, they're not going anywhere because like 4 of them are met with black damage, and then Perry the Platypus is weak to it. Like what? Never mind, they ain't going anywhere. Send Deku after this one because it won't take him long, especially with his speed. These guys need backup. I just don't know where I'm going to get the backup for them. A lot of people today are pretty fucking weak to black damage. Jesus. Send them in. Hope they're gonna be alright. Jeez. I really should have kept rolling until I had green. All the way through. That department is competent at least. One's down. You guys seem to be doing alright. They seem to have did it. They handled it. Awesome sauce. Unfortunately, all damage we took during the fight carries over to the round. So now we're a little fucked, but we'll manage. Okay. Raven's a little hurt, but they can still handle themselves, I'm sure. Make sure everyone's mentally well. Appears so. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Insight. We're going straight into the noon ordeal next. We're doing despite not doing real big cash jobs, we're already halfway there, so I think we'll make it before we hit the Meltdown 6, despite working this slowly. Oh yeah, this only depletes his sanity, so Raven's fine. Raven might as well have been full health. Repression with Cortana. Attachment with... Wait, did I just have Toko come all the way over here? Jesus. Minetta. They both have pitch black hair, so I thought I was sending Minetta. No wonder it was still on cooldown when I came over here. Attachment. No, not attachment. Instinct. Raven. Insight. Koroni. Back over here. Insight. Todoroki. Attachment. Tree. Oh, that's going. Oh no, we're one away. We're one away. We're going to cap it off with one more attachment. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. You good, Todoroki? Okay, you just chill out. Let's end it off with one more repression with Cortana. Everyone healed? Awesome sauce. Oh, that's a new song. I don't think I've heard this one before. Oh, damn. It sounded sad, but it's picking up. Or it just has a really odd backbeat. It just has an odd backbeat. Okay. Okay, deals red damage, is vulnerable to black. I don't really have black damage dealing people, but whatever. We'll manage. We can take our time with this one because one sec, guys. My brother brought me a Dunkin' refresher. Very kind, very kind. Loading tip, slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, we can take our time with this one because it doesn't, unlike the bugs we fought in the last ordeal. Hey, nice, Dunkin'. Yeah, I like Dunkin' refreshers. Unlike the bugs we fought in the last ordeal, these guys won't do anything that causes abnormalities to try and escape. So we can just take our time with this one, if we need to. Send them. No, don't send them. Send them, send them, send them, send them. Problem with Deku, they have a gun that can kill other employees if they're in the way. So I don't send Deku in to help out with these kinds of things with other people. Anyway, I do like to use Deku for these, but not when there's other people in the room. On the contrary, though, I can send Deku after... Wait, no, not this one. They're dealing with that one. Send Deku after this one. That was almost bad. Weak, strong. We sent a different department after that guy. Yeah, like these guys. I have a few. I can handle it. Oh shit, there's one in there. Where did my employees go? There's a group here. But where's the group I sent after this guy? Oh, I sent them after that guy. Okay, that makes... There's two of them in there? Oh shit, they're hurt. They're hurt. I need to pull them out. Oh no, Kit is dead. Anyway. I don't even... Like they're a low level character. I don't really care. I should get Bakugo out of there though. That one's down. Is that the last one, or am I not seeing no others? That was the last one. Okay. We're almost done, guys. Jesus, that was a number on us, though. And in Todoroki for some insight. Mineta for some attachment. Okay, next one we're going to be dealing with meltdowns, which is not lovely, but we will have to deal. Instinct. Insight. We're going to be pulling it close with Coroni this round because she already has health down by a good bit. And this one actually does damage to her health. But we'll just keep an eye on it and hope that we don't have any foreseen really bad rounds with her. Repression with Cortana. Attachment with Tree. Instinct with Raven. Insight with Coroni. Looking real close. I believe the next ordeal, well, it's a meltdown, not ordeal, but after this next one, we won't have to deal with anymore. We can just cruise to the sixth meltdown counter and not have to worry about shit. Instinct, Todoroki, Attachment, Mineta, Instinct, Raven, and one more insight with Coroni. I'm sure she can survive one more. God, look how close we are. Look how close we are, guys. We got this in the bag. Okay, let's end this off with a repression with Cortana. Okay. I won't touch these. These will be hard to deal with, but not really. Okay, sure. I can deal with that. That's not really anything to be afraid of, and all the ones up here can't get meltdowns anymore, so we're peachy. This could have been a lot worse, guys. It could have been a lot worse. If it was Melting Love, that would almost be worthy of just restarting the whole thing. Okay, obviously I'm sending Deku to do repression with this guy. Repression, right? Yeah. Okay, and then this guy here, honestly, it doesn't really matter because he's on countdown 1. If it would countdown 0, that would be a problem. And it doesn't matter if I bring him down to countdown 0 because this is the last time I'll have to deal with him today. But I'll read these anyway. When an employee with temperance level 3 or higher completed their work, the counter lowered. So temperance, which is this one, needs to be low. Oh, excuse me. Well, that's actually not complicated. That's basically his only quorum. So I need to do. That's a trap. But still need to do attachment work. It looks like, because it's still his favorite. So 1 or 2 attachment work. Do I have anyone that fits that bill? 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Ditto. Wait, no, that's not it. I might just need a trigger. I just might need to make him angry. Because everyone has attachment 3 at least. Yeah, he's just gonna have to deal. Just send somebody in, like Minetta, or choose someone that. No, because everyone down here. Yeah, everyone down here is the stronger people. Send in Minetta. Send in literally anyone to deal with this. It doesn't really matter. I don't even understand what it does, really. Insight with Coroni. And then do Instinct with Raven, obviously. Oh, that also melting down? I already know that Raven can deal with this, so it's just easier to send Raven in. Employees with temperance 2 or lower should not work with the red shoes. Bad. Okay. Send literally anyone else to deal with this. Minna will work. Okay, that should be everything. I don't do these 2. Handled. Should be handled. Should be handled. Is handled for sure. And that should also cap out our thing. Yep, it did. Did exactly what I thought it would do. Now the counter is 0, but as long as I don't need to put anyone back in there, it should be fine. And these 2, I don't really know what's going on with them, but they don't do anything when I don't do anything with them. So they either don't have a breakout protocol, or the counter just it hasn't gotten bad enough where their counter depleted. Like, it hasn't done it multiple times in a row enough for the counter to deplete completely. Now I can just do whatever the fuck I want to bring me to Meltdown 6. So let's just do a ton of easy work. That doesn't really matter. Attachment. Yeah, I did attachment. Instinct. PB. Instinct, Pikachu, Attachment. Miku should be fine, I guess. Akiri can do Snow Queen. Attachment Marceline. Instinct PB. Instinct, Pikachu, Attachment, Miku, Attachment, Marceline, Instinct, PB, Attachment, to make sure that, yeah, she's not kissed. Attachment, Akiri. Actually, let's not bother with that. Attachment, Marceline, Instinct, PB. And we're done. Congrats, everybody, we did it. I stopped breathing, but if life calls out to me yet again. And only one person died, other than the secretaries. Because a lot of them died. They always die. I don't really care. They don't count as people. Proceed to the next day. Oh, yes. Okay. Now for all the cinematic clips. Oh, right, choosing a new abnormality. The only advice that can be given is to remain cautious and aware of your surroundings. Hold up, I need a drink. A teardrop fell from the child's dewy eyes as stars showered from the sky. The world falls into slumber, trapped in its static lullaby. And from break and ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. Okay, let's see which of these I want to do. O-03-88 is called the dimensional refraction variant. Should I avoid the dimensional refraction variant Lobotomy Corporation? Should I avoid picking? No, you do not strictly need to avoid picking the dimensional refraction variant in Lobotomy Corporation, as it is generally considered one of the easiest and most manageable WoW class abnormalities if handled correctly. Why is it easy to manage? Simple work roles, it gives good results on insight work, great for training, prudence, and decent results on repression, good for justice training. Rarely breaches on its own as long as you finish work under 40 seconds and avoid getting a bad work result. Its counter will not drop. Great for missions because it is easy to work with and simple to suppress. If it does escape, players often use it to farm WoW suppression quests. Okay, that sounds great. Let's go with that one.
Not even gonna look at the others. I've never heard it talk so positively about one. If Carmen was here, she'd laugh so hard at seeing the two of us talking like this. I mean, we've never really talked to each other. After all, I was here because I trusted Carmen, not you. Hope this'll bring Carmen back to life. We couldn't save her. Oh, damn. It was the result that I had been expecting since the very start. I couldn't answer his last words because I didn't want to desolate the only hope he had left. That was my selfishness, believing that he would be at least happy in a fleeting dream he could not wake from, lying in restless sleep. So I totally failed on that Encophilian experiment of mine, seeing that I'm facing you right now. I'll have to check out another way next time. Don't worry, I'm just kidding. Don't peep a word of this to Miss Angela or the other Sephiroth. They'd have a field day. I heard treatment is needed for a while because my parts were full of Encophilian. It'll probably be tough. Bit painful too. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up ever again. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. That familiar yet unfamiliar voice said this. No, you cannot. Here you must ask my permission for anything, even for death. And then you saved me. Opened my eyes once again to hear where we stand sadly. This place will never be safe. It's impossible, even if someone tries. Even if everyone tries. Well, there is something to go... there is something to get out of all this. It's to try and live. Even though life is full of pain, if I have to find and hold onto even the tiniest speck of possibility, if that's what you and the voice wished for, I can't help but give a shot at living up to your hopes now, can I? From the get-go, I had no respect for you, you know that? But for the first time, I think that maybe it was me who called you. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. I think we're both in a similar situation. We both caught up in the karma of the past. I'm not the one who has changed. It's you, manager. You're the one who's finally starting to see clearly. 40% germination of the seed of light. The fearlessness to keep on living. It's nice to see you again, eh? I hope you enjoyed your trip. Did you know that a lot has happened since you've been gone? Honestly, it wasn't so hard to keep the company running while you were absent. If you happen to have any questions, feel free to ask them. I will answer them without hesitation. What's happening outside? How many cycles have we gone through so far? Moving forward, what's going to happen? The head and eye still watch us through their The head and the eye still watch us through their arbiters and gazers. The wings are still flapping towards their sun, not realizing their feathers are of wax. Our other company branches still provide a steady supply of energy without any major incidents so far. In the back streets, the likes of sweepers and fixers live out their lives tangled in vomit and waste, unraveling their sickening tales. Those who live in the outskirts are still crying out to break into the city. Meanwhile, those within the city are throwing their lives away just to be part of the wings. Yes, the world hasn't changed at all since you left, peaceful as ever. Once in a while, when I take a moment to look outside, the world still remains so stagnant and unchanged. It's as if the flow of time here were futile, or for naught. Even impatient wanes away. How many cycles have we gone through so far? How many times have you repeated this script before? It's natural for you to be curious, but the numbers are of little importance to us. Let's just say that number is far too vast to reminisce on. Moving forward, what's going to happen? There are still numerous tasks you must do. Things that no one else can. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. The sands of the hourglass will begin flowing to the bottom soon, a countdown. As you have already experienced, there have been many countdowns in our world. Spurred for both destruction and new beginnings. It seems I tend to smile more frequently during these moments. Oh yes, let's just say this smile is because I'm so happy to see you again. There are still things you haven't realized yet. Let me give you a little hint. For what reason did you go through all the trouble of making this monstrous and horrifying prison? In time, I hope you will be able to find the answer to that on your own. I cannot help you with it. Otherwise, this place would lose its meaning as a prison. Soon you will meet with the Sephiroth of the lower layers. Those who play a crucial role in the headquarters of Lobotomy Corporation. I don't think you need any sort of explanation regarding them. However, let's make one thing clear. They truly have missed you while you were gone. I want to go home. Sister, we probably aren't going to go back to our house anymore. Try to think of this place as your new home. How can you even call this place home? It's too different from our real home. And there's no mom. Well, what if we said Carmen was our new mom then? No, this place isn't the same at all. Let's go home, please. And Notch, why do you keep trying to participate in those weird experiments? You know we don't have to. Besides, Carmen told us we didn't have to worry about anything here too. Of course, it'd be really fun to spend time with you here without a care in the world. Sometimes I imagine a future like that. It would be a very happy one. But how would we be able to find meaning in our lives here? There are children abandoned in the outskirts who are dying every day. We were only able to live on thanks to an unexpected turn of events. Settling for simple comfort in this place is not what I was born to do. And it shouldn't be either. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts on your mind? They say too much thinking might make you a weird person. So those are the twins, right? The robot twins? Wow, we're still doing this? Okay. You know, Lisa, I think I've been sad. I never loved my own life for even a second. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? And are you hurt? No, it doesn't hurt one bit. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Yeah, it's definitely the twins. It seems you're awake. You are in Lobotomy Corporation, and I am the one who woke you. The both of you are Tipreth. You will be working as my assistants, helping me with amazing work from here on out. Why do we have the same name? Because there is no point in distinguishing between the two, between you two. Hi, nice to meet you, Tipreth. Oh, that's that one. I can't really tell. They're so desaturated. I can't tell when they glow up. Hi, nice to meet you, Tipreth. I keep making silly mistakes, Tipreth. Don't worry, I'll help you. I'm sure you'll be fine on your own pretty soon.
Is there like something on my screen, or is that just what he looks like?
That's just what he looks like. Why do they have dust on their faces? Child labor for real though. We made it this far, and the other Sephiroth wouldn't have dreamed of working this fast. We might be even better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. I wonder why do we exist here? Why do we worry about that? Why do you worry about that? We're part of the Central Command Department, and we're sitting on a mountain of work to do. We just need to focus on the task at hand. We're radically different from normal machines. I think about you, and you think about me. We both ponder about things, feel pain, and recognize our own existence. There must be some reason for it. Be careful, Tipreth. If Miss Angela finds out you're wondering about things like that, she won't be happy about it. Jesus, we're still going. Okay. A lot of it is important, but I feel like a lot of it's not as important. Lady Angela, what will happen to Tipreth? Apart from the fact that his condition is abnormal, his excessive questioning will affect the manager's duties as well. Since this behavior is unacceptable under any circumstances, I'll have to reset him to default status now. God, do I have to watch the piston scene again? I really don't want to. Don't worry, you'll be alright. You are simply going back to your first day at the company. But, Lady Angela, Tipreth has spent so much time with me. You're really starting to act like a child now, Tipreth. Why don't you say goodbye then? Though you two will meet again soon anyway. Tipreth, I'm sorry. Tipreth? Why are you crying, Tipreth? I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything for you. Please don't be sad. I know something good will happen next time. Yeah. You're here. Sometimes I spend my time here. It makes me think about a lot of things. Tipreth always looked at the road one step ahead of me. He was seeing his own world that I never come to know. We were always next to each other, but in reality, we were never truly together. Do you know that feeling of missing someone, even though they're standing right beside you? I don't care at all about the meaning or purpose of existence that Tippereth talked about. I just wanted the two of us to happily stay here together. That was all. But this place won't allow us to have even that small luxury. There are countless of Tippereth's dead bodies piled up here, can't you see? I'm standing here, stepping on their remains, trampling over the memories, reminiscences, and time that I spent with Tippereth. I'm standing on top of it right now, but I still don't get it. I still can't reach the world Tippereth saw. I sing the song of our hometown and mourn for Tippereth, even though this will never reach him. Care to join me? Tippereth, what are you doing here? Just reminiscing on old memories. What memories? The good old days when we were together. You're right, we had lots of fun together. Come back to me soon, Tippereth. I'll be reading the rest of the report. I will. You can replace the machine and transfer the key memories all you want, but that still won't bring back the Tippereth I knew. Does that really matter, though? Tippereth will continue to smile at you, and he'll spend time with you just like before. Kindly refrain from bringing up such wasteful matters. Tippereth, it's completely meaningless here. I don't really like you. The new manager would always have some kind of influence on Tippereth. And that would eventually lead to yet another breakdown. It will be the same, time and time again. We will discard Tippereth again and again, and he will stray further and further from what he used to be. What I'm scared of most is seeing Tippereth burn to a husk, worn down from all those overloads and resets. For now, he can at least look normal and talk with me, pretending to feel nostalgia for the old memories that were forcefully added back. But he's been getting more and more unstable. As a matter of fact, we're basically pumping electricity into a machine that already teetering to keep it running. You can make as many copies as you want of his body, but he only has one soul. His one and only soul, and look what we've done to it. Let me ask you a favor. You've been good at doing favors for me so far. You should be able to manage this one. Could you get rid of Tippereth permanently? Angela would say that there's a reason for the two of us working here together. She'd say that we are two yet one. But I can't handle the central command department all by myself. I proved myself a long time ago. Please let Tippereth rest in peace. As if I were alone from the beginning, before it gets any worse. I can't respond. Why aren't you saying anything? In fact, Lady Angela doesn't care about us at all. Whether there's one Tippereth or two, whether one just became a moving piece of useless scrap for whatever reason, or if one were overloaded and dumped on top of countless other discarded Tippereth left to melt in the storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different. You're supposed to be different. There were many abandoned children in the outskirts. These children were one of the many end results of the countless conflicts among the wings within the city. Aside from the disease and hunger, most frightening enemy for the children were the ones referred to as the sweepers. The sweepers usually preyed upon the children, but sometimes they would accompany them. Both were worst-case scenarios for the children. One fixer of ours was exploring the outskirts and came across those children. We could easily guess why she bothered to report her findings to us. We also figured that she had spent quite a bit of time apologizing over whether to report it or not. Agonizing. Jesus, my dyslexia. No, Tippereth. Carmen personally asked her to bring the children here. To take 2 children into the city from the outskirts required an extremely complicated procedure, but no one complained. The 2 children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on each other even more so than siblings by blood do. I thought they were siblings. Whatever. The girl was easily frightened and wouldn't open up very much to us. However, the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He had already seen the experience so much of this world's despair and misfortune. His eyes no longer looked like those of a child. Please allow me to participate in the experiment, he said. Carmen spent many nights thinking about his earnest request. Then finally we approved his participation. Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand? You should have been the one to die. Yeah, I should have died. Lisa's vicious mumbling likely had no weight to it, but I knew one thing. I knew Carmen's answer was sincere. Ever since that day, her wound quietly deepened. Manifestation of due to Serapha breakdown, suppression of Serapha's core required. Should we go with record team or extraction team? Let's go with extraction team. Actually, I can look at what these guys look like. Yeah, I'll go with extraction team. Safety team research. The regenerator will heal all employees anywhere in the department. Those in the hallway will be healed with 50% efficiency. The department in which the suppression took place will no longer be influenced by the meltdowns. Awesome sauce. What's this? So now safety team won't have meltdowns. Great. Awesome sauce. What all meltdowns have we done so far? Did this one, and we did this one, and we did this one. I don't know if we done the information team. Who's the head of the information department? Lob Corp Information Team. Oh, we did that. We did that guy. Did we do Malkuth? Hold on. Let me look at Lob Core suppressions. Because I've pretty much been going in this order the wiki has. So yeah, we started with Malkuth, which is the control team. Then we did Yazad, which is information. Then we did Had, right? Yeah, Had, which is training, and we just finished safety. So the whole upper area of the facility is now handled. We don't gotta worry about meltdowns up here. So this one's ready for a meltdown, but for a core suppression, but the conditions aren't met yet. Must be past day 37, cannot attempt core suppression on a memory imprint day. So it needs to happen tomorrow. But that's fine. That means we can just go ahead and do some whatchamacallit. We can do some of these quests. Finish the day within the allotted time limit. Bit hard, but we can do that for sure, easily. Just reset if I fail. Suppress 5 wild abnormalities. I'll probably want to do that separately if I can, because that would be hard to do at the same time as the allotted time limit, unless the allotted time limit is like is a lot longer than I think it will be. Let's put all of these guys down for this department and hire some new employees to fill out the ranks. What show should I make characters from? Should I do Naruto? Naruto would be good. It would be easy. Naruto characters. Let's start with Naruto.
Naruto! Naruto's gonna be the head of the safety department eventually. Actually, no, throw Thrag in here. Put Panty into here. Yeah, why not that? I don't care. Sakura. Okay, that is his name. That is how it's spelled. Doesn't really matter what his hair shape is. Oh wait, no, that's not what his eyes look like. Probably as close as I'm going to get. Jake the dog to go with Finn the human. Okay, now I just need to hire some employees for this department. I don't fucking know. I think this is probably the closest I'll get. It doesn't look anything like it, but Sasuke. Then make it really dark blue. And do Hinata, whatever her name is. Good enough. And let's go with Rock Lee. Let's hear Rock Lee. How the fuck am I gonna do this? I don't know. Actually, that works. That works. Rock Lee. Okay, let's go through everything and make sure I have all the ego gear I can. So I can either have an outfit or a weapon. Keep that in mind, because I'll come back to that when I know what I need. Same here. I need to work with Grandma next round. I can get an outfit, but I really want the gun. Okay, now with what we have here, let's get everyone into some clothes. From the bottom up. Oh, we need special people to use this. Might as well complete the set, right? Who doesn't have a weapon? Okay, that's all the weapons. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 people without a weapon. Okay, let's come back to that. Suits. Okay, we need a suit for 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So we're missing, so we need 4 outfits and 9 weapons. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we only need 1 more outfit now. Let's try and get some weapons if we can. Okay, we got one new outfit. Finished off all the outfits. Now we just have to worry about weapons, which we got maybe 2, I think. 1, 2. Yeah, we got 2 new weapons. There we go. Okay. Got almost everyone kitted out. Everything should be as it needs to be. We should be ready for next stream now. Let's check out what the time limit for this quest is. $13 minutes. You have 13 minutes to finish one of these. What's this department look like? Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? It's a mist. And we're gonna have to do 1,090. Fun. Anyway, guys, that's all for today. We'll be picking this up again next week. We'll probably do this night where we try and get some challenges done. But also, we'll be doing what's it called? We'll probably do a core suppression on top of that next week. Because this probably won't take long unless I keep messing up. Since I have to get the game done in 13 minutes, that means it's hopefully if I do it first try, it'll just take 13 minutes. But for now, we're gonna quit the game. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Good stream. Thank you, Warden. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 p.m. EST. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so we'll be doing Silk Song. That's exciting, eh? Love me some Silk Song. I have no idea what we're doing in Silk Song. I'm gonna be honest, but we're doing something, I'm sure, and I'll figure that out when we're playing. So I'll see you for that, and then the day after, 1 p.m. EST. We're going to on what's that, Thursday? Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Subnautica again. We're gonna try and go back to the Lost River. Hopefully not get wrecked by the fire dragon again. And then on Friday, 1 p.m. EST, we will be doing Fallout New Vegas for the first. We're going to start the New Vegas playthrough because we finished Fallout 3 last week. So excited. I ended up getting this massive mod pack that does a lot of optimization and graphics for Fallout New Vegas. It's called something The Last Kiss. It looks really good. I tried it out. It took me a hot minute to get it to work, but I tried it out and it works like a peach now. So it's going to be a blast. Also, there's probably going to be a collab or two amongst the rink. And there's like a few collabs I'm talking with people about. I don't even know if they're going to be this week, next week, or whenever. But they might be this week, and I might know last minute and have to make the stream, schedule the stream the day of. So keep an eye out for that. They'll whatever day they come out on, they're going to be like 10 p.m. EST. So they're going to be later streams. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Eat and eat well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.